Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Mema obi biara kwaba eba PENDREAM TV say we are new to the channel, subscribe to channel and click the notification bell no so like jumadi no na share ma afofron so ensa enkabi. Na Emrana Nana Addo dankwa anase Emrana former President John Dramani Mahama ete Ghana akonya kese so no. Your friend with so many names, your friend incompetent. We tagged him with corruption. Ne enema hodo bebrea aka. Na Nana Addo dankwa Akufo-Addo so eche bobi say oba betina Ghana akonya kese so as president a. Enya ade a obeta se Ghana for sika agu nikotoku na obe use announce principle ene ede fight corruption. Eno na Nana Addo dankwa Akufo-Addo ede ensembi abetoja se ahoden ne ahokeka a ode akoatia katasehye ne proye no eso bi emada. Eno na Ivan Innocent Chey ede ensembi atoja anase wakasafa President Nana Addo dankwa Akufo-Addo se Nana Addo and as a first gentleman of the land, ukasa yenye citizens, mayenye spectators, enontino, ensema ebai eyawodia. Na mepesa obeka meho, na yakoti ensema Ivan Innocent Chey ekafa. Nana Addo dankwa Akufo-Addo, ne ensema wase ahwade a wade akon etia katasehye ne proye no, eso bi mada. Na answer na beka no subscribe to channel na click the notification bell no so. Like jumadi no na share ma afofron so ensa enkabi. Yentie ensema Ivan Innocent Chey edituja.
I think that is an insult because maybe who said president post to side on Facebook me catch obi say ebia obi na hack president account on the throne so munu. Yes, because menya sure so obi a na nida ho bia betimi akasa asem no say Nana Akufo-Addo protect the public purse, and I think that ebia me say old age hormones, you know, they have a way of teasing people's reality. And ebia and then atona wa lose touch with the reality. Ko nipa na nida ho na wo hu dia koso in the last 5 years way. There is nowhere Nana Akufo-Addo benya kokodro abegina ho say or not fight corruption. And I say or ye be about corruption. Oba ye no na administration, you know, dia corruption, you know, or no agya to say they are just perfecting the act of stealing. That is what he's doing. So, Okasa fight corruption. I think that is an insult to the ordinary Ghanaian. The reality is that Chrome has said, Nipana, a more established individuals over the years, or more gaining recognition when it comes to the fight against corruption. Classic case, Nas, our president, you know, in his area, we're now making reference to Oba, obey the Nas principle. Nas, prior to the coming of Akufo-Addo, was a global icon, highly respected across the globe. Quite recently, a man award, LUS, last week. This is Nas. The method, no whether you agree or not, to a certain extent, he was getting results. Nana Akufo-Addo by Nas has been totally decimated. Yeah, tuna talking baby. He has been bastardized. Yeah, did not. Yeah, tuna talking baby. Martinya Midua, all Chromobian, he's a tough guy. Corruption in as for the president, a fan, so on a damn for, or one, as I'm not, as a man of a kind. Or say the president is a mother serpent of corruption. Then Domilivo. Then I am finding no chroma. So this is an individual. He's fighting persons who are fighting corruption. And maybe to a certain extent, that is what he meant, say, or fighting corruption, you know, or fighting individuals who fighting corruption. Because Anas improve way, a brand or can Nas why I met Swale. Yaboni to Okuno, all because of corruption. And journalism as for intimidation, you're subject to Mutu Chroma say. And so when in the heart, there is no way President Benyaku could do Abedinata so not fighting corruption because you can't
on the Fourth Republic,
and make us say, Nenina, because in the need of her, because I said no kind, at least, who's no kind paper. We are president, no be a try, the amano kind of do as your criminal team sense, and who no much at least you can box it and then say something different. Because how can you say they are fighting corruption? To convince who? Because Ghana ha yet here in the last 5 years. Yet in the so this is a president. Onam say excavators won't be protected because GBA no as some kind of excavator no president or a lawyer such a reckless comment say excavator now baya won't be protected excavator. Look at PDS, you see corruption so I think that he's living in a different world. What I say your Friday be utopian beliefs maybe it's our word no wakakudru, so he has lost touch with the reality, living in a different world that nyama ohunu and what Ghanaians are seeing because Nana Akufo-Addo should be the last person to talk about corruption because now I say yamfa evidence in as a formula everywhere Mr. Politics are thrive on perception. In the US and other places, the media will just bring it up. As a government, you are an established institution with all the resources. The might of the state is at your disposal. So you have to use it to investigate. Oba, at the preliminary stage, even a common investigation to establish merit or otherwise, at the preliminary stage, further investigation. President, look at Ajimamenu case, and the president will shamefully go to traders or catch Ajimamedu their partner or co-leave. Such an impunity republic, and the person that is muting this particular thing is no other person than the president. And today he has the guts to mount a stage telling Ghana for so no fight corruption. I think that is the biggest insult why he put on Ghanaians. And you see, baby, the politics now, I say, to the extent say nipa I na just man adwen adwuma biam because senka nipa ni da hanka sem na okan ne ka even a hem for mo kroma kwa ne ka mo sore ka chan sem na waka ne nsemunu na okan because ya ba corruption kwa de a wa faili. You should never talk about corruption. Omo sha say omo yo omo can be what will be aka corruption ho asem. Because they know say about corruption because in the first place family and friends na ankasa in its description you just go and look at political corruption. Conflict of interest. No, chronism is a classic case. Now, President Mahama by any so your family and friends. Mete Professor Biana Numi Baby yourself and Professor Addo or something. What Chroma or Kaya and what position and a woman no. Na family and friends and they say them family and friends and you're practicing in commercial quantities. So family and friends is in commercial quantities and you're practicing because what I see near the government now who say government no or who say a busia shop bia. Anybody at all can just enter and not can offer because the very moment I overdraw family members into the fold, you compromise yourself.
Family member
Government bia ewo on the floors now. Former President John Dramani Mahama is not an exception. Yet to former President John Dramani Mahama so say or run a family and friends government. Now or the betuja eka say eye ne busuani ba kope ene wo ne governance mu ahweche a obodin say Joyce Bawa. Afen so no Mepesa obeka me ho na yakotie ensem bi former President John Dramani Mahama edituja emre bi atwam yewi a yatoa ensem a Ivan Innocent Chei eka ne so.
It has been without a doubt one of the most tremendous privileges of my life to serve this great nation as president and to work on behalf of all Ghanaians. I will leave it to history to be the judge of my time and contributions while in that highest office. I leave it to history to be the judge of my time and contributions while in that highest office. To all the people who cheered us on, who gathered at rallies to show their support, and who queued in long lines to vote for me, I know that this is not the outcome that we wanted and we had hoped for. But I say to you that this day should not mark the defeat of your role in this nation's political process. We must do our part to ensure that the progress of all our past governments, from the very first one led by our nation's founder, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, to this most recent one that I have led, continues because progress does not happen all at once. It takes time and dedication. In the words of Dr. Nkrumah, forward ever, backwards never.
But it doesn't matter. Just look at the family members are finding around this particular government. And today, the so-called moral pace setters, no, you're wrong because of the possibility of compromise. What I say, because that is why I'm from where actual political corruption, you know, because conflict of interest is likely to arise at any point in time. Sure. And then I want to mean it is the reason why I'm more throw those things. You know, yeah, listed political corruption, chronism, clearly, all family members, but definitely a compromise. Sure. There are ways you can do it. Not this particular case. With the reasoning and wisdom, we are paying one Kenyans as summer. Now then, we share, but then you know, 55 I want to say, Kota, dear man, I didn't have one. When you chair, but wouldn't send again in Yajuma. So, but then is my own call. That is the point we've got into. We are penning no more being Yajuma. They all lose respect in this particular country. It's not as if say you to name Wadio, Messia Bua dear from Kwame Nkrumah Tam Bessia and the Munukwan and Pennyfoidi. But we are not getting anything. So, we must be emboldened. It doesn't matter who you are. Oh, your henna, you must be part. Oh, yeah, your friend is all suffer, you must be part. Because democracy, yeah, GSU in the past. I suffer there. I am for GSU. The last time I was talking about, your friend is saying Pope John Paul, Munimni, communism, ni incursion over Eastern Europe or non-Catholic Poland. Russia for your margin say, they will just spread communism all over. And over here, Pope, he decided to stand and fight against communism. The first way you call the Chrome and a commentator platform, and according to historians, they will tell you, say, if you're looking for one of the forces, bring it down. The foundations of communism, Pope John Paul Ekamumbi, no your software, or say at some point in time, a drew the idea of nature betua for 2 o'clock, liberating the Poland from the jaws of communism. Because communism, no, not sa atheism, no, munya mean is ansem hunu kind of things, no mukotia. Onya to me as Pope, no, even though to me a winya, you have to be very and timid, no, but when yes, or you that particular power to liberate his people and forever and never, no. In the legacy I leave behind. That is what we are here. And yes, Nadia Begugi and Sados Bebreno, and that's honey and a tremble. Where for Bahano? As I shake no so more oil than as a phone. Now also be about the oil assigning him to 2 oil until the oil assigning him. Sanya man a chum. Let us be reasonable, but be a druno. Yet they are being and a teacher of mine. For an 2 oil. Oh, 2 oil. Who knows will be the oil assassin and him so, but the hammer for Timmy Tam gold, who should be a gold there done and sano, it Mrs. Self contained here for better. And some Munquan at the crewman a yedi. Yanya just 7 million yati. And I just say, Dinkasano, Helena, ye say, ya so far say, no cranes, ya catch any pandipadins and Bruno. Young can yet and ya mimi meano. Aba, Madam say, young a year man for comments, Kakao, my dear, but a year chama survivor the way if a year Madina was so enjoy show Nepa and enumere na a year Mogawa see and there Mebunumi no more studio honor or more ejana no she papa. Dennis was say on any papa ne for the free Canada aba or she show ne life a free a year chantana show no the year papa innocent and a year Edem Umujano ano she papa Fusi say on also a no way on also a shame life.
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Ah nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.